Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodaloo 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 doo. Subscribe. Hey, let's do a random ranking today. Let's pick 3 movies from behind me at random, maybe even with my eyes closed, and then rank them from most favorite to least favorite. I'll rank them here in the video, and if you would like to participate, feel free to rank them in the comments below. Then I will dive into that comments section and we'll talk about movies. So let's get to picking 3 films. Let's go down here. Here's one. Now we have to make sure I've seen all of these movies because if I haven't, I will replace it with a different film. And I do have quite a few movies in my collection that I haven't seen because I used to get them for very cheap from my friend who worked at a pawn shop and get them for like a quarter or a nickel. And it was just very easy to buy anything. So that's what I did. I bought stuff I don't know, had intention to watch, but just didn't. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Oh, okay, here we go. First, we have, this is funny, Wild, the sticker. Where did we get this? Okay, I'm guessing we bought this from a local place that went out of business recently, so I may keep that sticker on it. It just says new, right on her nose. But yeah, this was from one of our very last mom and pop shop style rental places. Might be I probably was our last one locally. I don't even think we have any chain ones anymore. There's just nowhere to rent movies anymore except the library. So yeah, good movie though. I just like started talking about where I bought it. It's wow, rated R. I guess I can see that, but I don't remember why. I mean, I guess drugs, nudity, sexual content, language. Okay, I just don't remember that part. I more remember her peeling off one of her toenails, and it just was like yikes. But anyway, Reese Witherspoon is walking down this just hiking trail for days and days and days. Her mom is played by Laura Dern, and I just thought there wasn't a big enough age gap between the two of them. I don't know, there could be, but watching the film, it was a little bit distracting because I kept thinking they're too close in age, but maybe they aren't. But yeah, it was good. I just, watching somebody try and use nature and physical endurance to try and help them with some personal problems that are happening. Oh, I gotta switch this one. This is Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. I have not seen the sequel yet, even though I do have it in my collection. Let's just pick whatever this is. I think I know what this is based on the feel. Oh, nope, I was wrong. I thought this was American Gangster. It's not. It is Saving Private Ryan, a Spielberg movie starring Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks just lit into some fans that were pushing and shoving and almost knocked over his wife, Rita Wilson, and then we saw him throw down a major F-bomb. But anyway, great movie. This lost Best Picture at the Oscars to Shakespeare in Love. A lot of people think this should have won. I like this movie and I like Shakespeare in Love. One thing I don't like though is how it's a little bit manipulative at the beginning. It's like that sort of false narrator type thing. It's like false filmmaker, unreliable filmmaker that happens with the old guy. We see him like look down and then it flashes back to the war, and then that same position Tom Hanks raises his head. So I think while we're watching the movie, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, and I think someone's fixed, maybe I am wrong, because I feel like someone has mentioned in the comments before that I was incorrect in thinking this, but when I've ranked this one before. But I'm pretty sure the movie throughout its duration until we find out later is trying to make us think that that old guy is Tom Hanks. So little manipulative. How do you feel about that? Some people don't like it. Some people are okay with it. I don't think I mind it. I didn't even think about it as being like a bad thing. It was just a thing that happened in the movie. But then I saw some people were like, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I was like, well, I don't know. I'm just such a guy that I'm kind of easy to please. So it didn't mess with me at all. But I don't know. Like when I think about it, it's like, oh yeah, that is kind of weird. Maybe that's not cool. But I don't know. Right now, I don't seem to be bothered by it. Okay, so I've seen all of these movies. And what's the other one? The Deadpool. Is there another one? How many are there? Are there 5 or 6 of these? Okay, I don't know if I ever bought the Deadpool, but I watched it. That's the one with Jim Carrey, right? Man, this is going to be so hard because all of these movies blend together for me, except for this one. So I need to figure out. I think we're going to do Magnum. I don't even know if I should do this because I've seen all of these, but I do not think I can differentiate to give a fair ranking. So let's pick something else. Let's pick this, and that is Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a movie that I did not like for years. I just thought the visuals were cool, and that was about it. But when I was in graduate school, I had this professor that really loved it. Look at that great art. That's Drew Struzan, if I remember correctly. And yeah, this professor of mine was just, you know, it was like one of his favorite movies, and he was always talking about it. And I was just kind of like, yeah, you know, I think it has some cool visuals. And then he like really broke it down for me and talked about the, you know, the history of noir and how it attached itself to that genre and sci-fi, and just sort of what was going on in the film and some of the deeper themes and things like that. And I was like, oh yeah, that is kind of cool. So, you know, sometimes you just have to talk a movie out with somebody who really adores it, and they can help you see things you didn't really see before, or understand things you didn't quite understand. And this is a good example of that, because I used to just kind of be like, I don't get it. I don't get the love for it, other than it's beautiful, but I'm more into it now, and I love the sequel. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Okay, back in the day, before going to college, I would have put this last, probably. Maybe not, because the visuals would have bumped it up, and just genre, because I just love science fiction. Okay, but now it's in the running for number 1. So do I go Saving Private Ryan as number 1? Favorite director and favorite actor in this movie? Oh gosh, oh man, I just saw a giant spider just crawl across my floor, and he's still there. But I'm in the middle of filming, so I'm just going to leave him there and hope he doesn't move, and then get rid of him. Oh my gosh, I can't see him anymore. Okay, he's right there. Whoa. All right, how am I going to rank these? I need to rank these fast. Okay, before that tarantula gets bites me. Okay, are we going to go Blade Runner? That's so weird. The favorite director, favorite actor. But I also think I've kind of like seen this movie enough where this one I want to see more and more. So yeah, I think I'm going to go Blade Runner, then Saving Private Ryan, then Wild. It's weird. My favorite actor, favorite director, when they're working together. You think this would be my favorite film of all time. But science fiction usually wins over for me. So this is my ranking right here. Is that spider? Oh gosh, I don't know where he is. He's probably crawling up my leg. Okay, this is my ranking. My question to you is, how would you rank these movies? If you've seen them all, or if you've seen them, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.